So hey to everyone, this is Ventus Ninja, and this video is going to be an unedited, uncut video, because today is, at least when I'm filming this right now, today is the day that TommyInnit gets his punishment, whether he is exiled or whether he is not, and his friends decide to help him out. And so I kind of want to just talk about it because I have some very strong thoughts on it. And I was going to probably try and I was thinking about writing a script for this and just make an analysis essay on it. But with my current situation right now, with the fact that it is Friday, so he's already receiving the punishment, so it's a little too late on that end. And the fact that I am a college student, so I do have other responsibilities that I have to attend to, as well as the fact that I just don't do well with writing something down and then speaking about it, because I tried doing the same thing with my thoughts on whether Wilbur Soot is the villain or not, when he and Tommy were exiled and he said, let's be the villains. I wrote an analysis on that, and I kept having to rethink it and rewrite it, and I just wound up getting bored, and by that time I was too late, and Wilbur was already going down the path of villainy, and so there was nothing I could worry about. But yeah, so this is going to be... this is just going to be an unedited thing, so there may be times when I just have to leave, like right now, my mom just called for me, or I'm just going to have to leave and you're just going to be sat with, silence of nothing, except for this pretty little landscape. But yeah, also, my brother will be coming in here later on today, in, just a few minutes, because we are going to be on this world. My cat's also in here, so if I wind up start just talking in a higher pitched voice, it's because I'm talking to my cat. But yeah, right when I get back, I will be talking about how TommyInnit should be exiled, and how a bunch of what... I thought I heard a creeper, sorry. But I'm also going to be talking about how, a lot of what his beliefs on that, on the fact that he shouldn't be exiled, on how he's wrong on that. So I will be back in just a second. Oh no. I don't know what I did, but I just did something. Whoops.
I said I was just going to go and get off. The cat high because she looks like she's high. But she knew that. Yeah, she was fine.
Too late.
She was fine.
Oh, watch out. I've got my thing recording right now. So I'm not going to edit any of it. I've already warned people this is not going to be edited at all, because I need to get this thing up today. Because the thing that I am talking about is happening right now, and...
What is it? Your thoughts on Dream SMP?
It's my thoughts on whether or not TommyInnit should be exiled or not. Because Dream wants him exiled, Tommy's saying he shouldn't, but
Tommy
kinda should.
Wait, Tommy is saying Tommy should not be exiled.
Oh my God. Tommy is saying that he himself should not be exiled.
I know. But it's like that meme where it's like it shows Obama putting a medal around himself.
Oh my God.
Have you seen that?
Yes, I have seen that. Now, I need to get on. Also, I've already opened up the world to LAN, so it is, so you can just hop on, and Yeah, for like the next bit, if you want to talk to me, you can. It's just gonna be like, I guess, a one-sided conversation, I guess. Or you can just type in the text thing down at the bottom.
Are you on the world?
Yes, I'm already on the world.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I have no idea what button I hit to do that, but
L.
oh well. Oh, that was L.
I'm pretty press it, yeah.
Ah, I
L is
see.
achievements.
Ah, I did not know that. Thank you.
Are you in the savannah?
Yeah, but it's right next to our
I know,
house.
it's like right outdoor from us.
I just wanted a lot of jungle wood. Because
You know what?
I did a thing and I wanna repeat that thing.
I was gonna say, you know what we could do?
What?
We could make, we could have several floors in our house, just completely made of different wood.
I mean we could, but
That would look weird.
yeah, I'm not really fond of having multicolored wood like that.
I would like to
Only certain things.
So I would like to go to the nether.
Hurry up and get on, please.
Sister, the computer needs to start up.
Okay. But anyways.
But I would like to build my like little nether themed room.
Okay, well then do that. I haven't started. Oh, I've kind of got an upstairs started. I just need to redo it. You can make another underground area if you need to, if you want to make your nether room. Like, make a second underground place from our underground place. Gosh darn it, it's already night. Ah. Whatever. Anyways, my thoughts on whether Tommy should be exiled. Yes. Because time and time again, Tommy has shown that Tommy just thinks that he can get away with anything. For example, if I remember correct, I'm trying to remember, because it's hard for me to, because I also did this with my thoughts on whether Wilbur should be, whether Wilbur is the villain or not, where I just started doing stuff, but I kept getting so sidetracked by things. I can't multitask like that, but I'm gonna try here. But anyways, oh nice. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, when Lemamberg was first started, Tommy was so confident that they would win that he actively wanted to risk. He actively risked practically everything because he thought Lemamberg would win. When they weren't winning, he then decided to have that final showdown with Dream, thinking that he could win for there. When that didn't happen, he then tried to weasel himself out yet again by then giving over his discs. So he's already shown at that point that all he cares about is being right and being on the winning side. That's it. I want to say he did the same thing with Schlatt, because he did unban Schlatt, I believe, from the server in order to scam him with the reverse coaster, because he said that this coaster works, but when it didn't work, he quickly backtracked on himself and said it was a reverse coaster. Which, I mean, props to him for his improv, but still. You're trying to scam someone and you think you can get away with it. And so every time he gets cocky of himself and he doesn't think he has to pay for his actions. And in this case, he needs to pay for his actions. Even though I have really mixed feelings about this, because George being declared the king of the SMP, Technoblade probably should have been more onto Dream and his friend. Because Dream and George and Sapnap and whoever else sides with Dream and the Dream SMP kind of do the same. They don't expect to be held accountable for their own actions. And so the fact that George was announced as a king, which is a title that people are given of power to signify their own power, kind of makes the Dream SMP a bit of a government. Sorry, I'm still a little Well, monarchy is a form of government, bro.
Isn't that what they were trying to do? From what I've heard from you, that's what they were trying to do in the first place.
I mean, Dream said that all it is a title, just saying that George is the king, but he doesn't own any of the land. But I have a feeling that's just Dream lying through his teeth, trying to get Technoblade not to kill George. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about why Tommy should be exiled. Because he needs to learn his actions have genuine consequences. And unlike his and Tommy argued that if Tubbo exiles him, he'll be following along the same path as Schlatt. But there's a clear difference to what Schlatt did versus what Tubbo would be doing. Schlatt exiled Tommy and Wilbur because he could. There was no reason for him to exile them, but he did. Tubbo, however, is actively looking out for the other people who reside in New L'Manberg. He is trying to give them peace, to help them. He isn't exiling Tommy because he wants to. He's exiling Tommy because there is someone who has enough power to destroy everything that they've worked towards. And Tommy is being a little selfish for the discs, even though he has put them aside time and time again. Tommy is just... I know discs are rare, but... why? Why worry about... Why? Just why worry about the discs? Even though, like I said, that should probably be a duh moment because they are rare, so that should imply why I need to make me an axe. But yeah, mostly what I'm trying to say is that I made myself a wooden axe. I didn't mean to. I wanted to make me a stone one. And what I'm trying to say is that yes, Tommy should be exiled. And what Tubbo is doing in regards to exiling Tommy is not following down the path of Schlatt. Because Tubbo, when Tubbo was made president of New L'Manberg, he had to put... With great power comes great responsibility. Tubbo had to actively... What the fuck did I do there? Come on, dang it. Tubbo had to put aside his own biases. What? Where? What? Oh, it's on the actual step. Come on, dang it. Shut up. My brother's over here just laughing at me.
I was not laughing.
I hear your chuckles.
You can't.
Oh, she left. Oh.
You two quit conspiring in here. I know that's
Ah! I fell.
I heard that. Before I even spawned in, I heard that. You heard her fall?
No!
I'm gonna let y'all go. I just hear slap.
Okay, hey. What other points can I make on this? Or do you have, no opinion? Because you don't watch... Yes. Because you don't watch it.
I need to reorganize my inventory for one thing. No, but...
Sorry, I failed.
I don't really watch it. I know they can't really hear me. Or they probably can't at all hear me.
I don't know.
I don't really watch it at all, but from what you've told me, yeah, he's done several bad things.
And I know Tommy doesn't want to be the villain,
But he is
actively being selfish. He's being downright selfish. He's like, because he's like, I've set aside my discs for so long, and it's like, okay, yes, but and also, mind you, he was also the vice president of L'Manberg. Tommy was vice president of L'Manberg. And so whatever he does reflects on all of them. And so the simple fact that Tommy is just going to act... And see, here's the thing. They had a plan to keep Tommy on probation. And so if Tommy was good, then for like 3 weeks, then the walls would come... Because Dream set up obsidian walls around L'Manberg, around New L'Manberg, because of Tommy and what he did, and because Tommy isn't being punished for his actions. But Dream set up a wall, and so if Tommy behaves himself, Dream would take down the walls, and that was perfect. That could have been they signed off on the agreement and everything. But then Tommy goes into this whole spiel about how because he has Dream's dead horse's remains spirit, he's like, oh, we actually got you now. You're just... The probation could have worked because Tubbo has one of the discs. Skeppy has the other. All they had to do was just go to Skeppy, and Tommy also has to report to Fundy after every day with a journal of what he has done. And that would have been perfect, because then all they have to do... Oh crap, I did that wrong. All Tommy would have to do is just go to Skeppy with Fundy, take Fundy along with him, go to Skeppy, and be like, hey, I'm on probation. Fundy can attest to that. I have to be good. And then just bargain and be like, what's it going to take for me to get my discs back? And that would have been perfect.
I highly doubt that
Get on...
conversation would have gone like that, though.
Well, knowing Tommy, it wouldn't have gone like that. But if someone else was there, let's say Fundy, what if Fundy went instead of just someone who wasn't Tommy went in Tommy's place and been like, hey, Tommy's on probation, so he's having to be good. So maybe we can make a bargain on how we can get his... Yeah, Dormammu, I have come to bargain. But yeah, bargain with Skeppy and Bad and be like, hey, Tommy's on probation, he has to be good, he can still swear at people and call them names, he just can't fight them actively. Maybe he can do something for you to kind of prove that he's having to, because if he doesn't do good, then the walls go up around L'Manberg, so we're all trying to make sure he's good and all that. And then just sorry, I smacked the microphone a little bit. Okay, well, let's go to sleep because it's night. So then all they'd have to do is just talk to Skeppy and Bad and be like, hey, this is what's going on. Maybe we can work out a way to get Tommy's discs back. And be like, because he has to prove himself, and so once Tommy proves himself, then essentially he should be golden. And then, yeah, golden like the sun, rising in the east.
I am so sorry for her viewers who had to hear that.
Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna watch this, probably. I don't know. Anyways.
Put yourself down like that.
I can't help it. Like, literally, I don't get... Literally, most of my videos get, like, no views. So I can't help but be negative towards myself.
I know this is kind of off topic from what you're doing, but I'm probably going to die.
Not again. Crap.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I did not pick my water bucket, and I'm turning the cobblestone that we had into walls.
Okay.
So it can go up a lot higher.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah, you're about to die.
No, I'm not. Yes.
What the heck did you do?
I turned it into walls.
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Oh, come on. That's not how you say thank you.
What? Is that just so we can have a...
That's just so we can have a signal tower.
Oh, just to show... Okay.
I mean, I can't put the bell back
Oh, well.
on it, but I mean...
That's fine. Okay, I need another shovel.
It's gonna be our alert from monsters. Kind of way.
Whatever.
Bell in the house.
I mean, you can't actually... No, not yet. Because the second story, I'm thinking about making it the bedroom/bell tower.
Alright.
I've got a really cool idea for it.
Sister, help.
Use the ladder.
I'm joking. It was just comedic timing. That was
Yeah, it was. So yeah, the probation plan could have worked if Tommy didn't think he was being such a big brain. Big brain. If Tommy didn't think that he was being such a big brain player, then the probation could have worked. Because all Tommy would have had to do was just get on Skeppy's good side. And he could have gotten his discs back. And then he could have asked Tubbo nicely, being like, hey, Tubbo, because Dream is pressuring you to do this, I'm kind of fearing that he's gonna... So then, like, ask Tubbo nicely if he could give Tommy his discs back. And then once Tommy has his discs back and in his ender chest, then he can do the big brain play move of forcing Dream to take down the walls and being like, yeah, and that. So that could have worked. But because Tommy thought he was a hotshot, Tommy being Tommy, screwed it up. And so...
From what I've heard from you, he was quite literally being a dumbass.
Yes, he was. He was literally being a dumbass. But yeah. So, and I know I'm just rambling at this point, but it still begs to be said that Tommy thinks that he can get away with doing anything and not suffer for his actions. And that's his big downfall. And he should be taught a lesson for that. Because if people aren't taught that, like, if people are able to just get away with it without facing the consequence, then what does that say? What does that say about, like, those in power? And this is especially true because Tommy tried to... I don't know if this is gaslighting or not, but he tried to tell Tubbo that, hey, if I was the president, I wouldn't consider exiling you because you're my friend. And, I mean, now that I've heard that, I kind of have to agree with Wilbur on the fact that, yeah, Tommy should not be president at all because of that simple thing. Because he would let his friends get away with these acts. God damn it.
That's what happens with a lot of things, though.
Yeah. And like I've said, with great power comes great responsibility. And Tubbo is actually using his responsibility wisely. He's using his power wisely. He's not thinking for himself. He's thinking for everyone else. And Tommy is trying to make Tubbo think that. So Tommy needs to be taught a lesson. Even though it is trying to show that Dream is... I'm probably looking too much into things. But do I care?
You usually do.
But do I care? Not really.
Well,
I just get tired of talking to myself sometimes about these things. I just need to talk to someone else.
I mean, you always have to.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't know what I'm talking about. Like this. But yeah. So that's gonna end. Also, the weird smileys. The fact that Dream just kept doing the smiley face at Tommy. He was purposely trying to rile Tommy up. I mean, it's smart because it did happen. He did rile Tommy up. But anyways, oh my god. Why? Anyways, yeah. So, that's gonna be it for this video. I know I literally didn't do much other than just waste time, probably. But yeah, Tommy needs to be exiled. He needs to be taught a lesson that he cannot abuse his power or his friend's power. And especially with, like, I just feel bad for Tubbo. Tubbo's having to make all these tough decisions, and Tommy is trying to make him think selfishly. But, yeah.
I mean, you have to realize I would do the same thing, but I would only let them get away with something once. Any more than that, and they'll force my hand.
But see, here's the thing. With certain things...
With certain things, no.
With certain things,
No.
that should not be the case.
With certain things, yeah, no.
And in Tommy's case, that should not be the case. He should not be allowed to get away with this, because he has been shown time and time again to actively try and do that. And like I said, the most relevant thing that I can think of with that is when L'Manberg was fighting to win. Tommy thought that L'Manberg would win brute force, and when they weren't, he decided to have that final duel with Dream. When that didn't work, he weaseled his way out of it yet again, because I believe he made because if I remember correctly, he made an... I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you there.
No,
But
you're fine. But from what you were saying is he's a coward.
Yes, he's a giant coward. I mean, yeah, sure, sometimes he does play a good hero, so he's probably more of an anti-hero type character, but that still stands. He has actively, time and time again, tried to weasel his way, because I want to say that sometime during the whole L'Manberg becoming its own country arc, that whole thing, I want to say he has made a couple deals. When he tried to bow at Dream, when he wanted to have that final showdown with Dream, he said, if I win, L'Manberg becomes its own country, but if I lose, not only does L'Manberg fall back to the Dream SMP... What?
Plug, please. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I need you to plug into the silver laptop.
Okay, yeah.
It's running.
Ah. Oh my god.
Sorry for that.
Oh, that's fine. I hope I can talk. Nope, I cannot. Never mind. Wasting more time. I would sing some Jeopardy music, but I think that's copyrighted.
Yeah, probably.
I think. Not sure. I want to say GT Live did something like that. But anyways. Sorry. Both.
The answer to your question is yes.
But yeah. The deal he made with Dream, I want to say, is that if he lost, not only would L'Manberg become part of the Dream SMP again, Hey, can you come back?
Huh?
It's getting nighttime. We need to sleep. But yeah, not only would Lemamberg become part of the Dream SMP again, but also Dream would get the discs. Tommy managed to weasel himself out of that deal, however, by just offering both discs in return for Lemamberg becoming its own country. So yeah. So yeah, Tommy should be exiled to be taught a lesson, and as much as he's going to complain and tell Tubbo that he's falling down the path of Schlatt, Tubbo is not. Tubbo is actually a better leader than Schlatt ever was. Because Tubbo actually takes his responsibilities seriously. Schlatt was more of like a party bully. Like, the best I can describe Schlatt is like not only a tyrannical dictator, but Schlatt would be like one of those people who bullies others and then just has these massive parties and actively not invite the person he's bullying because he can and because he wants to show, hey, I don't like you. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Tommy should be exiled. How many more times can I say that? A bunch more times, apparently.
You've said it about 10 times so far.
I thought I only said it 5.
I haven't.
Whoops.
Keeping track.
But yeah, anyways, that's gonna end this recording. Comment down in the comment section below whether you agree or not, and then give your reasons as to why. Hey! What the heck? Well, wait, everyone.